Welcome back to the Mateo Lopez Experience. I am your host as usual. Now, we're gonna head hop right in. I'm not gonna throw you guys on some wild goose chase railroad. It's gonna take 20 minutes for you guys to get any value. No, fuck that. You get the same amount of value, if not more, than the value that I put in. So let's get right into it. Now, I have this quotes app. Me and my friend, we always throw quotes at one another. It's a fun thing. I copy a bunch of his. He takes a bunch of mine. It's great. Like, you're just reflecting off each other's brains. It's awesome. And I have this quotes app on my phone. It's just on my notes, and it's just called Quotes. And it's just like pages of fucking quotes. And I put a space in between. And I always organize it from earliest to latest. So if I scroll from the bottom up, I can see like, oh, this is how my mindset has changed. And plus, I don't have to scroll all the way to the bottom to type in like 2 sentences. Like, I don't have to do that. So instead, I type it right at the top. But there's an exception to this rule, because right at the fucking top is a quote that I've kept for nearly a year. It's probably been like 9 months, and I've had this quote right there at the top. It's from the second David Goggins book, the follow-up to Can't Hurt Me. I forget which chapter it is, but it is fantastic. And it's, if you want to take a quote, take some teachings, and apply it into your own life before you can go ahead and preach it to somebody, and before you can even like give this advice to somebody. If it's come from another person, you first have to make it your own. You first have to live it and change it up honestly, so you don't look like a fucking plagiarizing idiot. And I'm not gonna change it up because this isn't my credit. This is a quote that I've lived by and that's changed my life. It's not my quote. It's a quote from David Goggins, the fucking man. Like, I loved Goggins' books. I highly recommend them, more so than a lot of other books. Read Can't Hurt Me, and I forget what the other one is, but it should be like users. If you go on Amazon, it's also gonna probably like pop that up. It's really good. Anyway, I'm gonna go to the quote. Now, this quote has been with me for some time, so when I tell you guys, it means a lot that I'm gonna share this quote with you. I hope you mean it. Like, I hope you understand that I mean this. Alright, enough of you wasting y'all's time. Ready for this? Whether we realize it or not, every interaction, each task, is a reflection of our mindset, values, and future prospects. It's an opportunity to be the man you've always wanted to be. And I'll say that again. Whether we realize it or not, every interaction, each task, is a reflection of our mindset, values, and future prospects. It's an opportunity to be the man you've always wanted to be. I fucking love that. Each choice you make, each time you are faced with a choice, each time you're faced with an opportunity, each time you're faced with backing out of an assignment, or going forward with an assignment, or changing things up, every time you have to react to a good thought or a bad thought in your brain is a reflection of who you are, but mostly who you want to be. If you want to be somebody else, if you want to live your dream life, you don't have to wait until you're making $50 million a day. Before you're making that amount, your dream life is to get there. Your dream life starts now. Your dream life right now, you can't have the $1 million right now. It's just not fucking possible. Your dream life right now is to work to get there. Do you see what I mean? Be the man that you've always dreamed of like being. You have the opportunity to finally be the man you've wanted to be. It's not finally coming exam, like there's not some exam coming up, again, some great opportunity to finally be him. It's given to you. And every choice, and every day, each time you have to react to something, each time you have to plot about something, every choice, whether you cut corners or don't, that is the opportunity to be the man you've always wanted to be. Boom, right there. And you don't have to wait. What I love about this is this is one of those quotes when once you hear it, you're like, you feel the truth behind it. It's not something new. You've known this in your mind for quite a fucking while, but nobody's put it to words, so it's remained like dormant in your brain. But once you hear it, you're like, oh shit. That's right, and I'm gonna say it again because I love it so much. I literally journaled like this shit like 3 times last night. Just writing it again and again and again. Whether we realize it or not, each task. Wait, what is it? Each task, every opportunity. I'm gonna say opportunity. I forgot what the other one was. Each task. Fuck. Whether we realize it or not, each task, every opportunity is a reflection of our mindset, values, and future prospects. It's an opportunity to be the man you've always wanted to be. I forget one of the words, but that's not the important part. The important part is the last half from your mindset, future values, future prospects, values right now, like all of that. That's the important. From then on, that's the important stuff. It's honestly, that has been the quote that I've attributed the most to my life. Like a lot of time I end some videos being like, those who never do shall never know. And I want to explain that quote, that thing that I say. I journal that to myself every night. I say it before the end of most videos. Sometimes it kind of plays on some FOMO, I won't lie. Like, oh, you're gonna fear of missing out on being the absolute man you want to be. But if you attribute that to like the quote or the values that guide your life, when you mess up on those values, and you will when you first start, you're missing out on what if you stayed on the path? What if you stayed on the right path? How much better could it be? Those who never do shall never know. I like to have like a mantra, like a quote, like some value that just like guides my life. And it can change, and it probably will change as I get older and as I get better and as I improve and as I change. And right now, I've shared that mantra with you 3 times already. That's what this video is about. How whether we realize it or not, each task, every opportunity is a reflection of our mindset, values, and future prospects. It's an opportunity to be the person, be the man you've always wanted to be. It's not later, it's not tomorrow, it's now. It's literally right fucking now. How are you reacting to this video? Everything that you do is an opportunity to be the person you've always wanted to be. And when I say those who never do shall never know, I mean, if you don't realize that, and even if you realize that and you don't, what's worse, if you realize that and you don't act on it, you are missing out on being the person that you've always wanted to be. That's why I love saying those who never do shall never know. Because I kind of relate it to like some videos. It's like, wait for a good wife. Wait for the one. Those who never do shall never know. Like, yes. But mostly, like, it fits in with this quote. I feel the best. Each moment, you can be the person you've always wanted to be. I love that. And if you don't, you won't know about it. You won't know if you could be the other person. If you can be the person that you've always wanted to be. Because you fucked up. How can you come back? Absolutely. Maybe you can be the person who fucked up and can come back even stronger. It's your story. And it's shaped and written. Each step and action that you take, that you will ever take. I'm in this video here. Hope you have a good one. Peace. And remember that those who never do shall never know.